Yeah.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 54 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Ready?
And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8.
Jackrack.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's got it. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there and sets him up now 1st and goal.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay,
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Go street.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Stroud to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
Rig, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud off the play fake. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Diggs, the motion man left. Mixon with a 1st down carry. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing, Young. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 70 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
It's Young on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Jets in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. 7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. There he goes, right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
And the Texans first down.
Play action. Stroud now. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Here's Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Jets 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Finding room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready up. Black shot. Ready?
Young. Escaping the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
On play action, Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Let's go. Trouble, 38. Set, go.
Paul ought to give up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, Young slow, complete here to Waller.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Check, smash. Set.
Give to Hall running right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Jets have regained the lead.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Jets 17, Texans 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
21, Jets 17. Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Young. He's got it to Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. It's Young off play action. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Down.
2nd and 7.
Hey, go steal.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Black. Ready?
To the air once more, Young. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Slide through. Set, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Now use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the red zone now, Young. Forced out to his left. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now 2nd and 9.
13-yard line.
Ball red. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, right there! Hurt! Hurt! Hurt!
Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Crash! 79 Broncos!
Stroud sets up the play action. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19, right here! Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready?
Stroud.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check mega. Yellow. Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Henry To'o there on the tackle.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Let's go now.
2nd and 9.
Striker, 3-3. Set.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Blaster, 6. Go pink. Hut.
To throw, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Hall.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here we go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Jets have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back of others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Nixon will try the right side, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon,
and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Mixon, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Down the numbers. There he goes. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Almost the entire length of the field. A punt return of 97 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Riggs! 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
The Texans send the punter out. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Fielded just inside the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They run it with Hall off the option. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ready.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Jets are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Check smash, check smash. 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Go.
2nd and 4. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 32.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Go! 19 tight. 19 tight. Check. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard
The
line.
New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Now Hall to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Check Fury. Set.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Magic.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Okay, right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Young on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second